Why is it so impossible to change some people's minds, no matter how many facts you give them? You bring rock-solid evidence and clear data to the table, yet the person across from you remains unmoved. They ignore the objective logic entirely, doubling down on a view that contradicts the reality right in front of them. We tend to label this behavior as simple stubbornness or a lack of intelligence. In reality, this resistance is a byproduct of human psychology that has nothing to do with IQ. The human brain is biologically wired to hate being wrong. It processes incorrectness as an active problem to be solved or avoided, rather than an opportunity to update its knowledge. Because the brain treats being wrong as a threat, facts alone rarely break through. To reach someone, you have to navigate the subconscious defense mechanisms that protect their worldview. This internal conflict is known as cognitive dissonance. It is the physical stress and discomfort your brain experiences when it is forced to hold two contradictory ideas at the same time. Your brain operates on a limited energy budget. Tearing down a fundamental belief and rebuilding it from the ground up requires an immense amount of psychological fuel. Accepting a mistake is an exhausting, high-energy task. By comparison, dismissing new facts costs almost nothing. To avoid psychological pain and conserve its energy, the brain involuntarily chooses the path of least resistance. Ignoring evidence is rarely a malicious choice. It is a biological energy-saving shield that the brain deploys automatically to keep itself stable. This shield is driven by confirmation bias, the tendency to search for and interpret information in a way that supports what you already believe. You can see this filter in action every time someone reads 5 articles on a topic, ignores the 4 that disagree with them, and bookmarks the one that aligns with their opinion. It even shapes our relationships. If you have a bad first impression of someone, you may interpret their normal, neutral behavior as proof they are unfriendly while completely overlooking their moments of kindness. When presented with undeniable proof that a long-held belief is obsolete, the filter triggers a flash of defensiveness. We tell ourselves that the other person simply doesn't understand the full picture. These behaviors work together to curate a comfortable, personalized reality. It feels accurate, but its primary purpose is protecting the ego from the strain of being wrong. This biological reflex isn't just something that happens to other people. It's a fundamental part of being human, affecting every one of us, including you. Recall your last heated debate. Can you find the moment you felt that physical flash of defensiveness when the other person made a valid point? Progress toward true open-mindedness begins when you learn to recognize your own brain in the act of deploying these filters. We cannot claim to be objective until we acknowledge that our internal defense mechanisms are always running in the background. To override this filter, try actively seeking out opposing views. When you feel that spark of disagreement, ask yourself, what specific evidence would it actually take to change my mind? It also helps to separate your identity from your ideas. Being proven wrong isn't a sign of stupidity. It means you're actively learning. Maintaining a genuinely open mind is a rare skill, but it allows for a level of personal growth that isn't possible when you are busy defending a static worldview. If this helped you see the mind clearer, please like, subscribe, and keep exploring human behavior together with us.